Welcome back to Attingham Park for episode 24 in the origins of Feldcorp. Good afternoon, everyone. As you no doubt saw just then, the Feldspar geology team has, the truck has gone off and headed over to Six Ashes. They've gone up to the main store there just to get a lay of the land and see what's going on, sort of agriculturally speaking. The farm equipment store seemed like a good place to start for them, so I believe they had a contact from the guys at the John Deere store here. They gave them a name to talk to, so they are well on their way to doing some geological and environmental studies, research and stuff. And we are up here at Field 35 because we are going to test our new mower out on a baling contract. And if I could press any of the right buttons at all, that would be lovely. So we are going to lower that one down, zoom out a bit, and go forwards a bit, and drop down the back ones as well, hopefully not hitting a tree. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I figured we'd give this a try out here on a baling contract because we've got, it's a new bit of equipment for us, and it should most likely help out pretty good getting this contract done quick, because it's merging itself, and we don't need to get a windrower. We didn't have to borrow any equipment either, and it'd be a nice way of making a quick 20, I think it's 24 grand we'll get for the contract. Plus we'll get some extra bales that we can use for either direct selling, or most likely we'll hang on to them for some TMR supplies. Not that we really need them, but you know how that goes. We kind of run out of land. Let's see, should probably have continued turning there, but oh well, we'll just go down this way. It'll be fine. So yeah, basically we're just going to finish out the day right now doing this, and hopefully day 2, midsummer, should bring up some either some different contracts for us to carry on with, or we may even be able to get a bit of harvesting done on our potatoes, because they are fairly close to being ready, which is awesome. So I think what we'll do now is most likely have a little bit of a time lapse or a montage or something, just to pass a little bit of time as we do this contract, because it's you know, it's mowing. You've seen me mow before, even though this is our fantastic new mowing setup, which I am very, very much liking. I think this was a brilliant buy for us, you know, not only for our own fields, but for the sort of logistics support, as it were, so we can help out the people around here and do a very, very good job for them and for us and for everyone. So yes, I shall continue on with this, and we shall come back. So we have to take a left here, aren't we? Yes, there we go. Swing it around. It's quite a big field, this, actually. I have a feeling we're going to end up with a lot of bales. So yes, onwards we go. finally got done with that contract. It was quite the heavy task. I mean, I'd say that it wasn't terrible. Now, as you see, we've got some equipment loaded out here. This field next to us, field 42, has come up for contract. for baling again. So I think we're probably going to take that one on tomorrow, and we are going to do that. We're going to get a couple of workers in to help us, basically to do the mowing and the baling, and then we'll run around on sort of carting, I guess you could call it, ferrying duty, as it were. We'll use the loader and basically get everything from A to B, and it's pretty close to the things. It's just over there, the animal barn sell point thing. So I think that will be a very, very good contract for us to do. But as you can see, we got quite a few silage bales off of it. We got an absolute mint. That's another. Now we've got 23 bales on there, and one of them randomly we got a hay bale. Not quite sure how we managed that. Maybe a piece of it dried out sooner than we'd realised, or I don't know quite what happened, but either way, we ended up with a hay bale. So that's a thing now. So we are just going to offload these here. I think hopefully it will drop itself off fairly easily and not create too big of a mess. Please don't roll away. Lovely. And we should close that and probably drive this around and leave it over there by that field as well, because depending on what happens in the morning, we may well take on that contract and get that done, like early bird stuff. But we'll see. If our fields are at all ready to harvest, then we are going to do that first. So yeah, let's pop this over here, and let's see, I'll just leave it over here by the river for now, because what we are going to do is most likely have the John Deere on that one. We'll have the two Lamborghinis doing the grass work, and we'll be driving the John Deere. But like I say, it depends on what is going on. I'll just reattach all this for now. Oh, there we go. Hook that all back up. Lovely. And I shall get back here, out of the way, turned around, and turn the lights off, and leave that there. Now, what else are we going to need to do? We are going to need to move that bale, aren't we? Now, hello, what's this one? And why is it here? Don't want the chainsaw. Oh, that's a straw bale. Okay, those ones are straw. These ones are hay, are they not? Yeah, that's hay. Okay, I wonder why there's a random straw bale there. This is very confusing. And we've also got a random hay bale in here as well. I think. Are you hay? You are indeed hay. Okay. Alright, so you don't have... Oh, you do have it on. Lovely. That is going to make it so much easier. I was thinking for a minute there that we were going to have to, if I can actually get this thing slotted in there and not just push it into the wall. There we go. Lovely. Smashing. Okay. Yep, so we'll grab that one and just pop it inside. Did I not attach something? Everything should be attached. Oh wait, it's unfold, isn't it? No. What's the button to do these forks? Oh, there it goes. Now it does it. Camera, camera, camera. There we go, that's better. Okay, now that is going to cause a small mess when we get this one back out. But hopefully it won't be too big of a mess. Okay, that we can live with that. That's fine. And we will just pop this one in here. Get that out of the way. Lovely. And we shall call it a night. Come on. There we go. Fold that up and just push it back. Smashing. That'll do. We can get them later on. Okay, so we can... I think this front loader was designed more for the Lamborghini size than this one, but it works. It will do. So let's unhook that again. Back it out. Pop it into the corner next to it. Lovely. I didn't leave any lights on. No, we are good. Okay. So yeah, we've got another boatload of silage bales. We've still got a couple in there. All these down here now. And all these over here as well. So we're going to need to make a lot of hay and a lot of straw to get on with all of this. And, oh yeah, that's the contract for Field 42 that we are on the verge of getting. But it's 73 grand for doing it, which is a tasty amount, I'm not going to lie about that. But it is also a lot of work. And this is the one that we've completed, so we shall cash that out. Lovely. Up to 350 grand. Splendid. Okay, well, I'm going to run back, or catch a taxi or a bus or something, back down to the little apartment flat thing that we own, or that we're renting, and have a bit of a snooze, and we'll pick it up again in the morning. Good morning again, everyone. It is now 6 minutes past 6, and we're on the second day of midsummer. Like I said, we finished that baling contract last night. I think we turned it in. Pretty sure we did. Yes, we did. And we decided to pick up the baling contract for Field 42. Now, the main reason we decided to get that is because none of the other harvesting work is available at the moment. As you can see, if I can go over here to the map and find the right thing, everything is growing. And it's pretty much in its last stage of growing too. So, probably the last day of summer, we will have some harvesting to do. But we'll see what happens with that as we go. So for right now, we are going to kick off this contract here on Field 42. So, we've got some workers waiting in the wings for us. First thing that we are going to do is start up this handy machine here. Not quite sure why it's got that on it, but let's get rid of that, because that's all wrong. So yeah, what we're going to do is start up a worker going on Field 42 here. We're basically going to get them to go round as much as possible. Let's see if they'll do 8 headlands in this thing. And it is 10 metres if I remember correctly. But because it's a double mower setup, we have to sort of fudge it a little bit. Let's have a look. Okay, there we go. We could probably do more than 8, even. Well, let's knock it back down to maybe 4. And see how that one goes. That's a little better, I think. Okay, so we are going to use this one. Let's get rid of that honking great big display there. Actually, where's it starting it from? Let's double check that. It is starting it from... starting it from down there. That's no good. I'm glad I checked that. So let's redo it and start it from up here. And switch it back to clockwise. Otherwise it's going to turn around and go the wrong way. Okay, lovely. There we go. So we are going to save this course. And we are now going to... let's see, it's back up here to where it starts. And we've got to turn that one on. Switch to this one, get this one turned on, get rid of that. Lower that one down. Start that one up as well. And set our worker off going. There they go. Lovely. Now crumbs have run into a bush. Let's get the other tractor on the go. And we are going to do the exact same thing. Basically, tell it to follow the course. Line it up back here as well. Get it started. Lovely. And quick look at this. If I can remember how we do this, it is this one. Okay. Load. Lovely. And we are going to go. Oh, wrong button. Okay, there we go. And our lovely worker is off collecting those bales. Or that, hang on a minute. Something does not seem quite right here. I think we are going to have to go and catch up to our other tractor and flag them down. So bear with me just a moment. Alright, we got that sorted out and we are back over at the farm now. That was not quite as intended, but what can you do? Sometimes things don't always go according to plan. So we are now getting our John Deere, because we're going to pick up the autoloader stacker thingy that is also parked just over here. And we are going to drive that and start picking up some of these bales, because we have got a long road ahead of us. We've got a lot of bales to do on this field. You know, I'm expecting it's going to be quite a lot. Let's have a look. There we go. It looks like there's going to be a few little odds and ends that we have to tidy up in terms of the sort of edge area. Most likely that will be what do you call it, grass, like bonus bales once we've got everything complete. Because as big as this field is, I don't see us having much of an issue getting the maximum amount. So we'll see how it goes. So obviously we got quite a bit going on there. Did I miss one? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, it wasn't quite set up correctly for that first run, but that's all good nonetheless. Oh dear, smack that one out of the way. Come back! There we go, that's got it. Lovely. And there you can see the speed of that mower too. He's coming up around on the backside of that baler there in a hurry. And with any luck, we'll get a full load fairly quickly, I think. I mean, not massively quickly, but quickly enough. Smashing. Okay. Now, I suspect, given the size of this field, we're probably looking at probably 3 or 4 loads at least to complete the contract. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it can't go too badly. Wait for that one. There we go. There's the mower still going strong. Yeah, we've got a good little workforce going here now. That is smashing. They just stopped to poop out another one. Lovely. Excellent. So we shall pick that one up and follow along behind them now. With any luck, that mower should be catching up to us. There we go. Lovely job. We shall carry on with this and see where we end up in a little while. We might have a bit of a montage of things going on. We shall see. finished that contract. That was quite a lot of bales. We ended up doing a solid 5 and a tiny bit loads, and there's still quite a lot of bales left on this field. So we are just running around and collecting them up now. As you can see, there's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's probably a good solid 15 or so in total, maybe more. So yeah, we're going to have yet another nice stack. The coordination didn't go quite as planned. Some accidents happened, I guess, with the programming of the GPS. So yeah, but we got that all sorted out in the end, and it wasn't too bad. Yeah, and that's worked out quite nicely for us. Now I'm going to have a quick look at the classifieds, because there was a lorry. Yes, it's still here. The VSTR UK. Now we are going to grab another one of these that is used, and the shop is going to repaint it for us in the Feldcorp colours, which is brilliant. So we are going to get this one as probably as the extended back again, because it is going to be quite useful for us in the long run with the curtain cider and everything. So we'll go straight for that. Let us purchase that now. We did set it to use, didn't we? Yes. Okay, so we're going to get another one of them for the fleet. And now we have done that, we are going to collect the contract as well. So it's 100 grand out and 70 grand in. That is splendid. And we've got a lot of delicious silage bales here now, if I can actually get them all in the picker-upper. So yeah, now for the rest of the day, what we are planning on doing, obviously we've got to finish collecting these, drop these off back at the farm, and then it just occurred to me we haven't limed and fertilised our grass fields. So what we are going to do is whiz over and do those as well. So we are going to yeah, finish finish collecting this lot up, then get the spreader, probably on the back of one of the Lamborghinis, and head over to our grass fields with a little bit of lime and a little bit of fertiliser, and see what we can do. Alright, here we are up at the smaller of the two grass fields, and we've got a trailer full of lime at the moment, or spreader full of lime I should say. Now we did come up with some fertiliser earlier, and plonked that straight in, or we just left it over in the other field, because what we're going to do is lime first, and then depending on how much lime we've got left at the end of it, we'll either just sort of drop it off up at one of these fields, or most likely take it back down to the oops, not that button, this button, there we go. Yeah, most likely take it back down to the farm and then just drop it on the side for later. But I'm kind of expecting we may go through most of this, because these fields probably need quite a bit. If I recall correctly, they were showing in dire need of attention in both lime and fertiliser. That's why we are throwing it on quick now while we can. Because hopefully, I didn't go quite close enough over there. Yeah, in fact, we may even have to get a little bit more lime to do the other field, because we've already honked through quite a bit of this. That is impressive in an unfortunate way. Let's just fling a little bit more out that way. And, I mean, it's not a big field, this one, but considering it's used that much lime already, that's a tiny bit worrying. Yeah, I think we are going to need at least an entire trailer full for the other one. Okay, it's not going to do it there, that's good. I know we missed a patch over in this corner. So let's plop it on again and give it a good squirt. Lovely. I know there's another spot over in the corner we missed, but that one can that one can wait for now. Let's get this little patch done. There we go. Lovely. And let's head over to the other field. And like I say, I think we are going to need a little bit more lime. But, you know, we'll have a look and see. Because it's only going to be so bad. But, yeah, knowing my luck, it's going to be very, very bad. But, oh yeah, you can see there all the lovely, what do you call it, pallets of fertiliser that we dumped out of this thing. I think it's about 9,000 litres roughly. But it spread out a little bit more than I was expecting it to. So yes, let's get the liming underway. Yeah, I fully expect we'll need at least another half a trailer for this. So yeah, but it's going to be worth it because it's almost fully grown again, I think. So getting this on quick now will mean possibly tomorrow or the next day we'll be able to get a full-grown cut on it, and there's a small chance we may even be able to get a second cut or third cut this year. That we will have to wait and see on though, because it's you know, sort of debatable. I mean, it is what, midsummer now. It'll be late summer next game period, so yeah, we probably won't get 2 cuts, or at least we may not get 2 full cuts. But you know, half a cut is not awful. Yeah, looks like we are going to need to go back to the farm and purchase some more lime. Yeah, not quite going to get to the end, and that's where it runs out. Okay, well I shall toddle off back there, refill, come back here, get this done, and hit her up with the fertiliser as well. And see you back shortly. Okay, here we are, just coming down to the last portion of the field that needs fertilising. We've done the other one already as well, and there it is. So let's just slow down here and get this one. And that is both our grass fields fully limed and fully fertilised. Lovely job. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, perfect nitrogen, perfect pH. Lovely. Now we did have a radio call from one of our workers that was just checking on the fields, and oops, trying to run over this chap's crop. I think that's Anthony's field, this one. Yeah, the one of our workers that was just checking the fields for us, he said we've got a few weeds up in field 1, and I think we may have some down in field 40 something as well. So yeah, there's a few weeds up there. And yeah, we've got some weeds down in field 43 as well. So what we're going to do is head back to the yard. Let's just open this gate. Oh, it's going to be one of those gates, isn't it? Arse. That's rude. Okay, let's go around it best as we can and hope we can get out. We have made it. Okay, lovely. Hang on there for a minute, mate. I just got to shut the gate and then you can go. I knew he was going to honk at me. Let's honk right back. But yes, so we're going to head back down to the yard, grab the Deutz with the narrow tyres, Care wheels, and spray our 2 fields off quick. And also we've got quite a bit of equipment to wash now. The John Deere obviously is pretty manky looking, and the amount of baling and grass mowing that we've done in the between yesterday and today, we've got quite some naughty looking Lamborghinis that are definitely a bit on the crusty side and really could use a spray down. So we are going to, if I can find the entrance, no, it's a bit further up. I either peak too soon or miss it completely. Oh yeah, you can see some of the weeds there showing up already. Yeah, some off to the right there as well. That's annoying, but not a problem. Like I say, we can spray them down. not too bad. I think we've still got a little bit of herbicide left at base. So if we start down at this field and then go up to the other one, if we need to, we can hop over to the shop and get it done. Grab another set of barrels or something. So, yeah, let me just head over this way. I'm going to come around and we're sort of parking it all up on this side so we can wash it all down at once. So slow down for the turn. Hope we can make it. And we have. Lovely. Oh yeah, there's that little bit of herbicide there, so if I just park up here, that should hopefully give us... I put the cover on, I did. Yeah, it should give us enough room to squeeze by. Yeah, so that's not looking too bad, but yeah, this little Lamborghini is looking a mite crusty in the dirty department, as in this one, as is this one as well. But yeah, so we're going to continue on, get some washing of equipment done eventually. We are going to get this thing hooked up for now, do that spot on weeding, and next time I think we're probably going to be harvesting, and maybe we'll see what, maybe we'll have some information back from the Feldspar geology team that's gone over to Six Ashes there. But like I say, we shall see what is going on there later on. So for now, I shall bid you all farewell, and thank you all very much for watching. And if you've enjoyed whatever this was, then please give us a like and hit the old subscribe button too if you haven't already. And, comments are always welcomed, and if you'd like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And well, that said, I hope you all did enjoy it, and we hope to see you next time here on the Origins of Feldcorp. Cheerio, everyone.